So you had a slight hip injury, we understood, last weekend. How is it now?
Yeah, now it's good. I got it in the warm-up against Chile with the national team, so I had to stay out for a week. But now I'm fresh again and ready for Sunday.
Thankfully, no artificial grass matches left, so no injuries for the rest of the season, hopefully.
No, sure. Now it's only grass and hopefully some good pitches, so no more injuries.
Yeah, you have good memories, I think, of the stadium you will be visiting next weekend.
Yeah, last year was a tough match there. We scored quite late with Eric, and then I scored the second, and we went 2-0, and it was important, and yeah, it was a nice goal also for me. So definitely good memories.
Still, do you expect a tough game next Sunday?
Yeah, for sure. They are a little bit in a crisis, to say it as it is. But they're gonna come with 110%. Everybody always want to beat Feyenoord, so we have to be ready and we have to play very good to win against Twente.
Yeah, sometimes we see Feyenoord struggling against those teams in the relegation zone. That keeps on being something that's funny in a weird way.
Yeah, but Twente at home is never easy. They beat Ajax as well this season there, and yeah, we know we have to be very careful and go into the match with very high expectations to ourselves.
As a striker, people always talk about the amount of goals that you score, and you cannot be happy with the amount in this second half of the season that you're having right now. Do you have an explanation for yourself for the way things are going in that way?
No, football is like life; it goes up and down, and the only thing you can do is work hard. Of course, I'm not happy that I haven't scored more, but yeah, that's how it is. And now you can only look forward and score as many goals as I can in the last 6 games. So there's nothing I can do about it anyway. But for sure, my form was not good enough the first 2.5 months of this season. But why, I don't know, because I worked hard, but sometimes things cannot be explained.
Well, you could say that you also didn't get the chances that you did in the past, and therefore you didn't score as much.
No, that's my own mistake. I have to be more clever in my runs, and yeah, as I said, sometimes it goes up and down. I don't know why, but yeah, now I feel like those chances are going to come to me again, and I'm ready for it.
You're also, of course, a human being. Personal issues that there have been. Does that also that of course also influences the way you perform, I guess?
No, as I said, what happened. It's nothing I will think about anymore. This is also part of being a football player, and you have to learn from those situations. And as I said long time ago, yeah, it was definitely tough moments, but everybody has that in their life. So there's not an excuse. It was simply just not my potential. Yeah, how you say that? I didn't play up to my potential for sure.
Yeah, but in this industry, top sport, yeah, it's always tough because sometimes you forget, and people who judge you forget that you're also indeed like human.
No, I think, of course, some problems will always be more tough to get out of your head than others. But yeah, Feyenoord, they give me my salary to perform every Sunday, and when you don't do that, there's no excuses. So the only thing I have to focus on is doing better for my team.
One last question. Next season, do you have an idea what should happen to make that season not become a season like this one?
No, I definitely learned. I think after the summer, I got that stupid injury, and then I came very strong back. Scored 2 times in Champions League. Scored 7 goals before Christmas, and then I was hoping I could continue and maybe make 20 goals again. But then my form dropped, as we just talked about. So in that moment, I learned a lot, and I saw the weak sides of myself, and yeah, will not drop back to that again.
And the team in general, because that's what I specifically meant.
No, I think the team hasn't performed as good as we can, but yeah, we are still in the cup final, and we're still chasing as much as we can in the league. So it's not been too bad, even though we can do better, and I'm sure next year and the last part of this season we will do very good.
Yeah. While we are discussing this, I'm also thinking, will you even be there next year? Does it even have a purpose if I ask you the question or not?
No, I don't even know. So as I always said, I'm very happy and proud to play in Feyenoord. So I don't think about it. Like in football, it can change from day to day, but in the moment, I'm a little bit angry of myself that I didn't perform better the last 2-3 months. So I want to take revenge now, and what happens after the summer is still not even discussed.